Okay, welcome back to The Catch, and I'm here with an old friend actually.
Yeah.
A good friend and entrepreneur, salesman galore, Domnul Lucian. Please welcome to the podcast, mate. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
To meet me.
Yeah, again.
Again. Yeah. How have you been?
As a sales globetrotter.
Sales what?
Globetrotter, yeah.
Globetrotter, Asha. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dealing in the same mood with sales, like always. Yeah.
Still selling?
Yeah, to selling, to business development. And
okay, good.
Let's say that to nowadays selling, which is, in my opinion, a little bit different, it's more related to growing businesses.
Okay, so what are you selling at the moment?
For the moment, I decided a few years ago to accept another challenge and going to marketing and communication. Yeah.
Okay.
In order to have not only sales, but also the marketing side. Because nowadays it's different. It's not like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. The things are moving fast. The technology is kicking in.
This is true, yep.
Yeah, and this means for sales department, sales people, a lot of pressure from the market. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go backwards then. Let's go back to the beginning. So when did you first start selling? Where did it all start for you in the sales game? Ooh, yeah. I can't remember that far ago. It's too long ago.
Back to 1995, I think.
1995, 1996. Okay.
Yeah. Many years ago.
Where was that?
Starting selling NMT mobile phones.
Mobiles
Yeah.
for...
Before GSM
Came to Romania.
standard. Yeah, it was NMT.
NMT, do you know what?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Wow, NMT. And what is NMT? I guess just a newer or older version of GSM.
Some very heavyweight mobile phones at that time.
Oh, the big,
Yeah.
the long brick thing.
Motorola with
the big ear at the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
Really?
We used at that time. That company used to be a Motorola dealer,
Okay.
and also some Nordic countries dealers for those phones, and we used to sell.
Who'd you sell to?
Mainly to the people which were living remote in the country with no type of coverage.
No coverage.
From fixed phones at that time. Yeah.
Okay, so here's a mobile phone.
For them, from selling point of view, the main benefit was communication. Only communication with other people. Because it was nobody there. Yeah.
No, so no Rom Telecom or...
No alternative, no. At that time, Rom Telecom, yeah.
Yeah, and they weren't in those local areas.
Yeah. After that, GSM, after a few years, GSM came and the story
And the mobile
changed.
went smaller. The mobile phone went smaller. Now it's bigger again.
From pushing to zapping, yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. And so from Motorola, where did you go after that?
And after that, we follow the trend. I follow the trend and go from that company to ex-Connex, actually Vodafone.
Connex, Vodafone, okay.
Yeah.
Were you there when it was Connex?
Yeah.
Wow. And what was your position at the time?
Sales strategy manager.
Strategy
Manager.
manager.
Yeah. I mean, I was doing at that time direct sales, for new business.
Over the phone?
No, face to face direct sales, and also account management for big clients, for large accounts.
Okay.
At that time, only for
so but B2B. Yeah.
B2B and mainly internet services. At that time, the brand was XNet.
XNet.
Okay. XNet was launched at that time from Connex, by Connex. And it is a story, very nice. And
a good time.
It was a very, very, very good school for all the people.
Yeah.
In that company, yeah.
So this is where you obtained your sales skills? Is this?
Yeah, I mean, at that time you used to have very good mentors. Speaking about sales, direct sales.
Were they Romanians? Were they foreigners? Were they...
With foreigners, with Canadian people like Larry Steed, which used to be our direct sales manager at that time. And also we follow a lot of trainings abroad. And
provided by Vodafone?
Provided by Connex at that time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it was a very good time for learning. And combined with the fact that we were young,
Yeah.
When we learn fast,
Dynamic,
faster,
motivated,
motivated,
energetic. Yeah.
energetic, very good.
Not like
commission,
now. We're
very
all
good
old.
commissions.
the commissions were better back then. Actually, do you know what? In the mobile, because we did the mobile thing ourselves, another company we had once upon a time, and the commissions were astronomical. At that point, we used to be paid 660 British pounds
Wow.
to connect one SIM card to the network. So if we did a deal with a company, we contacted a company that got 50, 60 phones, whatever it was. 100 plus employees, but only, whatever, 50, 60 of them actually have a phone for their job or whatever it was. And we'd get £660 for every single
SIM
card connected. And back then, fulfillment was cost us £10 to send the phone to them. Mm-hmm. We never charged them for the phone was free. And one of the most expensive phones you could get was £90. To us.
To you, yeah.
To us.
Yeah.
We were selling hundreds of them a day, literally.
Wow.
Call them, give them the phone for free.
Other times,
They were the heydays, mate.
it's not happening now.
No. Now they give you £5, for each one.
Yeah.
So you just do it via marketing on email. It's much easier.
And also, it's a huge difference because at that time, I remember that we were driving to the clients by maps. We were meeting clients in persons. Yeah.
Yep, face to face, yeah.
Yeah. So
Zoom.
very few emails, more calls, not Waze, not Google Maps.
More travel.
More travel.
More company cars, more company fuel.
And more contact, human to human contact.
Personal contact.
Yeah.
And now?
And now it's vice versa.
Vice versa.
LinkedIn, emails, very rarely phones, calls.
Do you remember how you and me met? Do you remember?
I think if I remember well, when you want to take part in a event, or not? No.
I reached out to you on email. On LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn, yeah, trying to sell you leads.
Yeah, leads campaign. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
It never happened in the end.
Yeah.
But here we are 10 years later.
Yeah, it's pretty hard when two salespeople are trying to sell something to each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I bought anything from you, and you never bought anything from me. Actually,
Yeah.
Oh well, we should probably try harder.
But at least we share information between us.
Yes, actually.
Which is good.
And you've given me a couple of good referrals over the years, by
Yeah.
the way.
And this means experience at the end of the day. Yeah.
And what about now? So, hang on a second. There's Connex to Vodafone. When Vodafone purchased Connex, you were still there, yeah?
No. I was out. I was working abroad for a while. And after that, came back in Romania, and together with some friends, we opened a company, a call center. And I was running.
Yes. Okay, so this was your first venture as what? An entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
It was another, and it wasn't the first, because first was a training company for sales.
Okay.
Training and sales culture things, yeah. But after that,
things you'd picked up from your years of experience with Connex and
exactly. But
selling
after that, we ended up
Motorola.
in the call center industry until a few years ago.
Okay, so what you would remind me of what the first business was? Sales training. You said,
Sales training, yeah. Sales training and company culture.
How did you find that? I mean, how did the business go?
At that time, with the sales training, it was, I think, at the beginning.
Of when people were welcoming the idea of being trained.
Yeah, I mean, after a few years, this was happening back in 2004.
Okay, yeah.
There were some companies, not many, but starting with 2006 or 7, a lot of new ventures came here, and also new
and
entrepreneurs.
The need for selling, the sales training actually.
Yeah. Not only sales, HR, different.
And what about now, in regards to sales training? I know you're not in the sales training per se, let's say. I mean, as a sole company, but how do you find the quality of salespeople now?
There are some companies which are doing very well in sales training.
Yeah?
Yeah, they are very well.
Like who's doing well?
Marco Polo,
Okay.
Trend Consult. Yeah.
Training consultant, no. I met I want to say the CEO, I think.
Adi.
Yeah, I think so. Only on a call and then a Zoom or a Google Meets meeting, whatever it was, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
They do a handful of things. Actually.
Yeah, if I have to do training with them, I would choose to do. I mean, because I know them, I know their expertise. Because the problem with sales training is coming from who is running the show. Who is the
Elaborate. What do you mean? Elaborate for me. Help them.
The idea is you cannot, in my opinion, you cannot teach somebody if you don't have any experience in that field. I mean, if you've never been a sales rep, to know exactly what's happening, it's very difficult to stay in front of 10 sales agents and to teach them how to behave.
How to sell their product or how to sell in general?
Selling in general. Like
if you've never been a salesman, you shouldn't be training others. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yes. Because you've never been in the trenches.
Yeah, I mean, the sales agent will say, no, you cannot teach me.
Oh, they'll probably smell it a mile away.
I mean, the issue is coming mainly from the challenges you have in that position, like sales agent.
What do you think, though? I mean, for me, you correct me if you think I'm wrong, but for salespeople in general, the general challenges they face are psychological. You know, they put up their own barriers. You know, they send themselves the wrong message. You know, for me, I mean, as a career salesman like yourself, you know, I don't want to sit there and say I've always been good at it, but I've always enjoyed it because I've always watched other people send themselves the wrong message and think, why are you thinking like that? What's wrong with you? You know, don't think like that. You know, I pick up the phone. Oh, no one's going to want to buy from me today. Yeah. Well, if you think like that before you start picking up the phone, then no one's going to buy from you. You know, it's pretty straightforward, no?
Exactly, it's a psychologically game over there.
Yeah, it's a mindset. For me, it's a mindset thing. You know? It's like, same thing, whatever. It's a mindset. You know, it's a way of thinking.
It's a way of thinking, and also it's a way of develop yourself nowadays, because it's different. What's happening now, and you have to pay attention to yourself in order to succeed with others.
Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean by that? For those new salespeople out there maybe who are watching?
Starting from what you said, that it's a psychological thing. In fact, it's if you are looking to a new sales guy,
right,
which is
fresh, never sold before.
And his temptation is to go to the transition type of business. Transaction type of business, transaction type of business, I give you, give me. I give you something, you give me something. And compare with one senior sales, which are paying attention when he has a meeting, what to talk, what are the objectives, what they are meeting with the client.
What's the purpose of this meeting?
I mean, all this stuff put on the paper and follow like a process through them, structuring, it's a different approach.
Yes.
And for this reason, you need to, like a company, if you need sales, you need to pay attention to this, self-development of the staff.
Yeah, you can't just go, hey, buy now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. Maybe if you're, like you say, doing transactional sales, hey, I'll call you and sell you this product, give me your credit card, have a nice day, thanks for the product, goodbye.
Yeah.
Then, okay, fine. You just got to be...
And what I'm saying in the beginning of the marketing, in my opinion, now it's only one face of the coin. This self-development, because another one is coming from marketing point of view, marketing communication. How you package, like a company, your product, your service to the market. How you help the salespeople to be there. Because it's not anymore involved the sales team to do everything, like prospecting, calling, emailing, LinkedIn campaigns. You don't have time to do this.
No,
you have to have splitting and different type of services and processes, and each of them to do what they have to do.
How did this help you when you decided to open the call center? So you went from, I guess sales training, and then all of a sudden you jump into the call center business. Why did you transition from doing sales training to...
Yeah, the whole idea was also about business development at that time. When you do this, when I took at that time this choice, because we have to develop the call center. We have to go abroad to find clients, to find prospects. And that was the reason why I said yes at that time.
And how many of you went in together?
How?
How many business partners went in together?
3.
3 of you. Okay.
Yeah. With different 3 partners with different backgrounds, competencies.
Okay. Good.
The main one with strategies. I was with business development. Another one with technical stuff. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And it was a very good,
combination.
puzzle combination. Yeah. For the business.
And you said so you went abroad to sell. So what happened there? What did you do there? You went abroad. What was? I mean, you opened a call center here. How big was the call center?
Yeah, we opened a call center here. We start bringing clients
Okay. From
Romania first, and after that from abroad.
okay.
We used to
Did you?
back 2006. We used to won a very large bid in Balkans, and we opened another office in Macedonia, and we started growing up. After that, we took some deals from United States, from Canada, and
Biggest client? Who was that?
largest client.
Can you say? Or? Back then, doesn't
I
matter.
don't know if they are working to. Yeah, it was Nepfish.
Yeah, for sure, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And what do they do?
They do like photo things and in that imagery industry,
Okay.
and they need support in many languages
Oh, okay.
for their
And so
products.
you offered it in European languages, I'm assuming.
All European languages.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
So how big was the call center in the end?
And we grew until 400 people, I think,
400 people.
at that moment. Yeah.
Did that drive you nuts?
Not really. It's not driving nuts when you have the right managers in place.
Okay, yeah, that's
And thanks God, the company used to have and still have a very good management team.
really.
Yeah.
So the call center still alive?
Yeah, it's still alive,
Still alive?
working well.
Yeah. And you have any part of the call center, or you?
No, I'm out.
You sold out?
I decided to choose marketing and communication.
Okay. Why the transition?
Because at that time I was thinking that I need something more creativity.
Because your call center was more customer service, wasn't it?
Yeah.
More so than like outbound selling.
No outbound selling at all. It was only customer service, help desk, such kind of services, support mainly.
Yeah. Okay.
And I said, okay, after 18 years, it's time to say
18
that
years.
I need something
18
new.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Fair enough. I can understand that.
Yeah. And also, the marketing and communication, I think, is the cream on our day when we speak about business development. You cannot do it without.
Elaborate.
About presence, online presence,
Oh, I mean, yes. Okay.
how to communicate yourself, what is your branding, what are your objectives, how the people are looking to your brand in the market.
You know, and I think if we're talking down the social media kind of road and being on online digital marketing presence, etc., I think it no longer relies so much on money. You know, like so. You know, 5 years ago, you could just keep throwing money at Facebook or or Instagram, and you.
Throwing is the right word.
Yeah, because that's just chucking it down. Exactly, but then you could do that, and you could gain a bigger audience quickly.
Yeah.
You know, faster. Now.
It was only an assumption. Yeah.
Yes, it definitely worked a bit differently too. You know, even for us, we used it off and on back then, and it would work whenever we needed a bit of attention. We'd throw a little bit of money at it, and we'd get a bit of attention. You know, but now I think the playing field has become a lot more even. So if you and me both go and spend the same amount of money on Google Ads, the same amount of money on social media,
Insta, Facebook,
then the one of us that's going to win is the one that has the better quality content.
And starting with last year, the one who is paying more to video things,
Yes, video creation.
video creation.
Yeah, but not on the channels. So, for example, even this channel, for example, we will grow. We will do this with no money at the beginning. You know,
Yeah.
get organic growth. You know, first.
And you need time for that.
You need a bit of time.
And very good content.
But for an example, in one of the channels we did with TikTok, for an example, so we opened a TikTok account. Within 1 month, we had almost 15,000, followers, like 15,000, like within 1 month. It was very quick, And the reason for that, we were paying. So we thought, okay, cool. No, we weren't paying a lot of money, but we were paying, And that was sending us to bots and sending us to India and all these types, fake kind of fake followers, basically.
Fake followers, yeah.
In a nutshell, they were more or less fake. So then we just thought, right, okay, so we'll stop spending money. We'll just turn the money off, see what happens. All of a sudden, the followers started disappearing, like by the thousands.
Yeah.
Yep. Within, I think, maybe another 1 month, we had lost like 5,000, like straight away. And it's like, right. So these aren't actually real. So we sort of forget that. Close the channel. Just turn it off. Let's start again. We'll do it organically, see what happens.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to the quality of the content. And then you learn, I think, that you've got to dabble and play and A/B test and, try and fail fast. And
Yeah, and for this reason, I'm saying that nowadays we have to speak, when we are speaking about sales, we have to speak about process. I mean, when we speak about everything, but speaking about sales, is definitely you need to have a process in place. Yeah. Including marketing and communication, including many steps that you need to follow in order to have clients.
You mean like a structured sales approach?
Structures the sales approach and structures the way how your company addressing the new clients. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, if you have 20 people here doing telesales,
No, thank God.
you have to have people which are doing only prospecting in one direction, others which are doing follow-ups. Yeah.
Hunting, farming.
Yeah, structure.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. If you're getting one agent to do all of these things, manage the account, bring on the new account, service the account, then it becomes a little bit too much.
Yeah, I mean, it's the time when the sales was one-man show is far away.
It's long gone. Yeah.
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 Disappeared.
It's over for sure. Yes, and again, I guess we've all learned that you can't do anything on your own.
Yeah.
I guess it's a bit like that. So let me ask you this. So from an entrepreneurial point of view, so now are you operating in a business?
Yeah.
You have your own company?
No, I'm working with the team in Rodia, our marketing communication company.
So why did you leave entrepreneurship? What I mean,
it's not leaving, it's pretty the same, because the entrepreneurship is not about necessarily to have your own company, it's also related with your involvement in that company.
Entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship?
Entrepreneurship, yeah.
Entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
Okay, so expand for me, because I don't know. I might have a slightly different opinion.
I mean, the whole idea is that if you have a team, it's very important how they are related to the company. They are having a job, coming to 9 to 5, or they are
bringing their soul. Yeah.
Put the soul of there.
Turning up and leaving the jobs done.
Yeah, because it's a matter of how we put our energy over there. If the energy is like a job, it will be only a job.
Yes, and it won't last too long.
If you put all your energy and mind over there, it's like you will be the entrepreneur. Yeah. I think, in my opinion, this is the difference.
Okay.
Because in that moment, you understand you are not only client service director or sales manager or whatever. Yeah, you understand things behind. You are part of that.
You're part of the furniture.
The issue is appearing when the size is increasing, because you can do that when the size is middle, the size of the company.
What do you mean exactly?
Small or medium size.
What do you mean?
When the size is larger, it's becoming difficult, and the HR people should be in charge with the things. They have to do necessary things to bring anybody in the company on the board. Yeah.
To bring the right people.
The right people and the right attitudes, the right energy. Yeah. And this is difficult. It's not easy.
No, I agree with that actually, and that's actually
especially now after the pandemic, which was how it was. Yeah.
Really? Okay, we'll come back to that. For us, it's the same. We only hire one thing: attitude. That's it. The rest you can learn. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. If we're hiring you to be a digital director, to manage all the digital aspects of the company, then you also need a huge knowledge base to fulfill that directorship role. But if you have that knowledge and have the wrong attitude, then you're still the wrong person for us.
Yeah.
So for us, it's always been the first thing. Attitude is king. How your own, I guess your own mindset towards work ethic. So from this point of view, yes. I mean, we have a handful of people the same. Actually, our management team are all like that. They're all 100% committed, to the company. They don't own the business.
And this is coming from attitude.
Yes. Yep.
All the time.
And I think it's one thing we try and embed in all the companies and all the people is you don't work for us. You don't work for us. We're just the people that pay you.
Exactly.
You work for you. And I think it's
a good approach.
Yeah, I think it's the right approach because, especially now, people seem to want all the money and want to work a lot less. And they're being fed with the whole TikTok. Hey, I can make 10 grand. Just go here, do that. Print some t-shirts. And bang, you don't even have to own the t-shirts. And boom, you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
and they film on sitting on someone else's Lamborghinis doing the same thing. You know, I actually we had this conversation the last time, I think, but yeah, I think it's all that has kind of misled people into what work ethic is. You know, I think it's that work ethic is trying to changing people like, oh no, we don't have to work hard anymore.
Yeah,
but that's not true. That's not true, because even if you're sitting there TikToking and that's your job, to be on camera, you got to write all the scripts, you got to chase all the channels, you know, you got to post all at the right time.
Everything
you
related with
the algorithms that keep changing daily, weekly, monthly, you know. So
yeah, and attitude is everything. In my opinion, after that, the company could put in place different programs to keep the people over there, to keep the people.
What do you mean?
Being on the board, yeah. I mean, depends very much about HR management, how they are looking to their people. Yeah, now, because if you know that it's an issue with coming back in the office.
Yes, so let's hit the pandemic type of subject. Okay.
Yeah, and this is like the main challenge, as far as I know, with many corporations nowadays. Yeah.
To actually, the people are saying, hey, no, I still want to work from home.
Exactly.
Meaning, I still don't want to work from home. I guess, no? Is there a lot of that?
Yeah, and more than that, I mean, apparently the people try to avoid the idea that they need socializing with colleagues. So I mean, efficiency is not coming only that doing things
alone.
Yeah, I mean,
sit down, brainstorm.
You need a team to communicate, to change ideas, which is coming pretty difficult. But okay, there are some tools online to speak. Yeah?
For sure.
But
it takes that kind of interpersonal.
It's not human-to-human interactions completely, because it's only
can't shake their hand, pat them on the back, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, look them in the face. There are only two channels: voice and ears. Yeah, I mean, maybe see when they want to open the camera. Watching people.
Yeah, so if they're turning the camera off and they're on mute,
but
they're in the bathroom doing something else.
We don't have the chance to change energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess there's a lot of that. I don't know. For us, we I guess we give our employees, in some of the companies, not all of them, and in some of the positions, the freedom to work from home. Some of them is a very team-based job, and they need to kind of be here for that. But
more like an option.
Yeah, it's not like a strict rule that you must be here.
Yeah.
No, you must be here at 9 o'clock. I mean, it used to be. Before the pandemic, no. We open at 9. You need to be here at 8:45. And now it's get the job done is more important. And 90% of them work from the office all the time.
The whole idea and the trick is how they will choose. The people will choose themselves by their own.
By their own admission,
to come. I mean, what are you doing to show them that it's worth it to come to the office, not to push them to come to the office? It's a different approach.
Yeah, you offer the environment, and then they go, "Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, we'd rather be in the office than stay home with my husband or,
exactly.
or my wife. I need to get away. No.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a bit of that going on.
It's a matter of choice. If you are smart enough to give them the choice, they will come.
Okay, so. And with today's, the whole bunch of social media and all these other ways of being LGBTQ, all this, all the hype about unnecessary things that that the world is trying to encourage us to focus on, and then people are not working hard. What kind of advice would you give to, let's say in your case, because you're more sales and more your background is that. What would you give? What kind of advice would you give to people who are starting?
The new ones.
Yeah, because the next round of salespeople were still going to come, and 10 years from now there'll be a new bunch of them, and people still need to be selling.
I mean, the rule is very simple. Okay. Focus on what they are doing and learn. Put learning in place. Focus and learning.
Keep trying to absorb as much information, as much skill set as you can.
I mean, where is your attention and focus, you'll have success. If you not have attention and focus, the success will.
You'll succeed at failing.
Yeah, exactly. Which is good.
At least you'll be succeeding at something.
Yeah.
You'll be succeeding at failing. Yeah, okay. Actually, we were talking to Octave from Dr. Com yesterday, and he was saying something similar. You know, the one bit of advice that he said that he would give to people was work hard.
Yeah.
You know, and then afterwards, actually, after we finished the podcast, you know, he said to me that, you know, I said work hard, and I'm thinking when I was saying that maybe that's a little bit of a cliche.
No.
You know.
It's
And I said the same. I said no. I said, look, yeah, okay, it sounds basic. Hey, work hard. I mean, cool. But so, I mean, if you don't, you're not going to succeed. But what's your definition of work hard?
Of work hard.
What does work hard mean? I mean, so he left it saying, yeah, my advice was work hard, but I left it wide open. So if we were going to trying to close his opinion, where would you put it?
The definition of work hard is very, different from person to person, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
But based on my experience, mainly with selling, with sales teams, work hard. It's where your mind is. If your mind is out at 5 o'clock because your working hours are finished, that is not work hard. I mean, you can.
I mean, if you're already thinking about how
you cannot work hard from 9 to 5. If you remember, a few years ago,
we used to.
if you
didn't have a
remember,
choice.
a few years ago, it was a trend, let's say, with how to deal with
4-hour workday or something like that.
going home, the work in the office and home, this split.
Hybrid. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I mean, in terms of how to say, how to behave, how to be healthy, and how to be mindly healthy with this switch from work and home. Work,
how to
your
disconnect
time,
media,
personal time. Yeah.
Okay.
And in my opinion, it's not true. You have the same energy. The only thing you bring in is the energy, your energy. Yeah. And your attitude and everything which is coming from there. It's hardly possible to switch off at 6, 7, 5, yeah? You have to deal with this type of thinking, yeah? And this is work hard. Stay focused. I'm not saying that to stay 24 hours.
No.
But mind state, focus on something, it means that it remains the same. Yeah, it's not switching off, which is good because in that moment you can have an idea at 9 o'clock and put it on the paper, or in notes, somewhere
On your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this means that your mind is where is your
Constantly
focus.
working.
Yeah. And doesn't mean that you will burn out or will do something wrong. No, it's a matter of focus.
Okay, yeah, I guess I can kind of understand that. Yeah. Okay, so then where's the work-life, home-life balance then?
This is what I'm saying. This balance, it's coming. I mean, we have different lives.
Sure.
Kids, families, different attitude after the work, yeah? But this balance is coming from us, from the same energy. So depends how we understand and how we developed ourselves in order to manage this energy and what we put on the table in the company which we work.
I guess that's same old. What you put in, you get back. What you put in, you get back.
Exactly. What you put in, you get back. Yeah.
Okay, and this is basically work hard, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
I mean, if you think like let's say a new sales, if you think that you have to send I don't know how many emails, how many calls, like
100 calls a day.
Volume.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you work hard.
No.
You have to work also smart, even you are working hard.
You know, and you're in the call center game, so you'll probably be able to relate to this better than most people. But for all the call center environments that I've worked in, been in, etc., you know, so many management were like, you have to make 150 calls a day. So you have to make 150 calls a day. So in my mind, and then when I would either come in as a manager or take over or whichever, come into a sales team or train a sales team, you know, I would always, I'd always question the manager, why are you policing them on the number of calls, especially in sales, outbound sales, you know, like why are you doing that? Well, if they call 150, by default they're going to have.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. No. And this is the mindset of this is a numbers game.
Yeah.
Right? So people have always believed, no, it's a numbers game.
This is sales. It was
That's how it was taught. You call enough people, you get enough deals, right? Not true. Agree?
Yeah, I agree totally.
Yep. So I always did it the other way around. I never, when people told me this, I said, "Look, this is not a numbers game. This is a contact sport.
Exactly.
This
Very
is-
good, this contact sport.
This is a contact sport. It's not a numbers game." People, even I saw this. I can't forget the guy's name actually. He's this American, African American guy, and he grey. You might have seen him. He's popping up and down on social media and whatever, saying, "Oh, no, I never care about. I don't care if I miss because if I just call enough people, I get enough deals." And I think to myself, what if you were just better at making the call? What if you were just better at making the call?
Yeah.
And he's cold calling all the time, And if you just change what you say, surely you're going to have a different result. So I never police the people on the number of calls.
Yeah.
Don't, because then the focus of the agent is, I have to make 150 calls today.
It's a number.
Exactly.
It's not a relation.
Exactly. Once I've hit that 150 calls, I did my job.
Yeah.
I'm sorted.
Yeah, it's not anymore a statistic game. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's a contact sport.
You need to be in contact. You need to bring the trust in that contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need time for that. And different approaches, not only call, emails, whatever.
Yeah, and I hate this. "Hi, I'm calling from. My name is. I want to present you. Blah blah." Oh my god, it happened to me 2 days ago. So 2 days ago, I was contacted by one of these meal ticket companies. Yeah. Ed and Red, I think they're called.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right. So yeah. And they called me up. No offense to you guys, but they called me up and they're like, "Hi, is that Mr. McGinley from company X?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Hi, I'm calling from Ed and Red, and I want to present to you the opportunity for meal tickets, blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
Right?
The script.
Exactly.
The script was there.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just said to her, I said, "Oh no, it's no, we're okay, thanks." And she went, "Oh, okay then, all right then, okay then, bye. Thanks for your time, goodbye. Sorry for disturbing, goodbye." It's like, well, you should be sorry for disturbing because you did a shitty job, So I called up the GM of the company. I said, "This is who I am." I said, "We're going to help you bring some clients because I think you need a change of approach." And at first he was like a little bit standoffish, because nobody wants to be told, "Hey, your people are shit." No one wants to be told that. And I said, "Look, I'm going to get my GM to call you and go through it." And he was like, "Okay, well, okay." Well, that's it. And he was still a bit standoffish. I said, "Look, we work with your competition." Immediately he was like, "Okay, yeah, sure. Then we'll have the call tomorrow." Just like that, But this, to me, immediately when I got that phone call, even if we never end up working with them, doesn't matter, we still work with the competition, so it's fine. But this is just, it's still happening. It's still happening. I would rather that agent had called me and said, "Hey, is that, Duncan from Company X?" Yeah. I said, "Look, this is a cold call and I've got a product that I want to sell you. Would you rather hang up the phone now, or are you cool to give me 30 seconds and see if I can at least keep you on the phone for 30 seconds? What would you say to that?
Yeah.
What would you say to that? If someone called you and said that to you, what would you say?
Yes, stay with me.
Give me, all right, mate, you know what? Fair enough. You were straight up. You were straight to the point. You didn't waste my time. You didn't try and blah, blah, with a half-assed attitude, try and sell me shit on the
The
phone.
problem with the script, it's also with some agents over the phone, is that they are not stopping. They are not listening to you.
No, they just keep
They
talking.
are just
Reading and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They're not engaged.
Yeah, I want to add something what you said, that it's a contact sport. Sales.
Let's
It's
go.
a contact and thinking sport. You need to think. Yeah.
I'll add one more. Using your word, focus.
Focus, yeah.
You have to think about the contact that you're making with the individual and focus on what your goal is. But your goal, in my view, your goal should also help them. Your goal must help them. Because, look, if I call you, fine, I can call you and I can push you into a corner, I can say all the right things and make you buy from me, let's say, whatever. But then the minute the phone goes down, you're like, as soon as that product turns up, I'm going to send it back and never answer his phone again. And you're just going to, you just say yes to get rid of me, and that's not good.
No.
You can't do that anymore. It worked in the 90s. That worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Absolutely.
It worked really well. It still works in America. This is how they sell over there still today. I listen to Grant Cardone and all these people. That if you buy now, you need to buy now. And let me tell you why. And let me blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh my god.
10x rolls. Yeah.
Exactly. Mate, look, don't get me wrong. I think Grant Cardone is a ledge, mate. I mean, his attitude. He is attitude and mindset guy. That's what he is. And I admire him to death for that.
Yeah.
I've spoke to a handful of his people. They pitched us once or twice. You know?
Good.
Yeah, they somehow they reached us and they pitched us and said, "Hey, sales training." I was like, oh, okay. But the way they went about doing it is that American, you know, buy now because you know if
closing.
you'll never know if
Focus
you
on
don't try.
closing. Yeah.
Yeah, this is how they tried to close me. You'll never know if you don't try. I was like, but you haven't qualified me. You know, how do you do your sales training now? How does it work in your company? What is your company objectives? You know, and I think this is more important, you know, than just trying to sell.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel that works anymore.
Yeah, the questioning side of any sales today,
the fact find,
it's
the
very important.
It's that for me,
How to find out what they need.
fact find. Yeah,
What they need.
exactly, because maybe what you have isn't actually good for them.
Yeah, and this is coming from where is your focus. If your focus is on your commission, your sales, you'll not find out what they need. If your focus change and stay on the prospect, you'll find out.
Exactly, because if you put your agenda first, you're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
You put your agenda first, you're in trouble. You might close a deal or two.
Yeah.
You know, but you'll never be sitting at the table 10 years later with someone who's given you good referrals. Thank you again. You know, by the way, but that's true, no?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I think this is lost. Even now, like, okay, let's talk about sales culture in Romania. Right? So I've been here for 20 years. You know, coming with the whole Western style vrjala, you know, of sales. Yeah. But well, what's your view on the sales culture here?
It's not vrjala, it's an expertise which at that time
didn't exist here then, no, for sure. Now it's more predominant, for sure.
Yeah, but the expertise came together with the companies, which we arrived in Romania after 90 something,
Late 90s, early 2000s, yeah.
Coca-Cola, all large brand, you name it, because they came also with their internal structure, internal processes, internal trainings, the way of doing business.
Correct.
So at that time, any new employee in sales or other departments, young, they have to follow trainings. Yeah.
Yes.
And this is how a lot of people which now are expertise in different fields, from HR to sales, they develop themselves. Yeah.
Yes, I think. Look, I think from this point of view, for I don't know, let's say the last couple of generations behind us, you know, I think the corporations have actually given opportunity and changed. They've actually changed the mindset towards work in Romania in general. You know,
totally agree.
But even now, for an example, I mean, let's go outside of corporations. Okay, so let's say small to medium-sized enterprises. Yeah, if you walk into a restaurant that you've never been to before, yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is the customer service you receive in general?
Yeah, not really.
If you were going to generalize it, you would say what? That it's almost not there?
Yeah, let's say.
Almost, even still, 20 years later.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. Which is a shame, no?
It's a minus.
Yeah. It is. That's a better way of saying it, actually. It is. It's a
minus. And when you are going abroad for different events and you are just listening about customer journey, customer experience.
Onboarding.
Yeah, and come back and see that it's happening in some fields and not in others.
Tech-based industries,
It's pretty obviously that there are minus when it's a minus where somebody can cover that gap.
Yeah, for me, it's always been a bit strange. You know, like I remember when I first came here. Actually, the customer service was better. I mean, I was a foreigner, so immediately that was, I think, back then, you know, more interesting because there weren't many foreigners here at that time. You know?
Yeah. How many years ago?
22 years.
Okay.
Yeah. They were here. But
there were
not so many of them.
Yeah.
You know, and now they're everywhere. You know? And so it doesn't really matter. You know, they serve English people, they serve Asian people, they serve anyone and everyone all day long. You know, from anywhere in Europe, from America to they're all here.
Yeah.
But the standard remained the same in general. You know, you still walk into restaurants and somebody will walk up to you and go, "Sponnets."
Yeah.
You know, not, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the establishment or whatever. You know,
warming message. Yeah.
Exactly, and this is sales too, no?
It's sales.
Because, if you're taking your lady out or whatever, and you're sitting down and, you're there with your mates, I mean, you go there for a good time. And for me, I don't just go to have a beer with somebody, I mean, yes, of course, or a dinner with someone. You go for the whole experience.
Yeah, it's experience.
The whole experience.
First. At the first glance, it's an experience.
Yeah, because you can eat anywhere.
Yeah, because when you meet somebody, you meet to talk, to change, sharing energy, sharing experience,
An engagement, yeah.
So what's happening around you, it's part of your experience.
Exactly.
Bad or good, depends.
Yeah, and I don't know, this is going back, I mean, even though it's a customer service, role, working in a restaurant, that their job is to sell you, Do you know what I mean? Like, I always think to myself when I'm going to a restaurant with someone, they say, I'll leave the menu here for you in case you want dessert. It's like, well, that's never going to encourage me to buy dessert unless I want to buy it, So where there's an opportunity there to actually upsell their own product, which is why they're there in the first place. I mean, you don't just open a restaurant and wait for everybody to turn up and pray that they spend a heap of money.
Yeah.
No, because they're going to come and just follow their usual habits,
Absolutely. Because habits is part of ourselves.
Exactly, it's routine, it's habit.
Yeah.
But if you get to the restaurant and they say, hey, listen, look, before you start, we want to give you guys some complimentary bread or something like that, an hors d'oeuvre of some description,
Something.
Yeah, something. We're going to do that for you, but let's start maybe some water to go with that, right? Bang, there's a bottle of water that you pay for.
Yeah.
Straight away, and you've covered it with a free hors d'oeuvre, which costs almost nothing anyway.
Yeah.
And then walk them through. Cool. Gives them some specials. Gives them some options. What do you like? What do you flavour? Doesn't matter. Anything. Yeah. And that's going to create a better experience, and you're going to feel more comfortable about spending more money. Agree?
Yeah, because you create loyalty.
Exactly. And you're going to want to come back.
Yeah.
And there's the money.
I'm going since last year, I think, pretty often. Let's say almost 2 times per month, if not weekly. Saturday to Baristro. Baristro, it's a very nice place.
Baristro is
near Carol.
Carol Hotel.
Carol Park. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a very nice.
Is that one of those little ones on the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know where you are.
Very nice. And the difference is attitude.
Yeah, and they sell
exactly
the same
what you're
as
saying.
Else.
Yeah. I mean, really nice. Yeah. So, and this brings loyalty. It's
exactly. Because look, I mean,
simple as that.
We have a place very close to the office here, and initially that's why we go, because it's very convenient. It's around the corner, I mean, I have a lot of meetings at Gambrinos,
Gambrinos, yeah.
Yeah, the bar's very old. It's very nice. Whatever.
The old thing, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of hundred years or something. No?
Yeah.
The brewery from yeah, a lot of history.
Old brewery, yeah.
No. And they know who we are, and they know what we like, and they always look after us, and they give us a discount. So. As much, and I also know the owner from the pub up the corner on University, and we go there every now and then, and he always gives us a free drink, which is great, But here they're always giving you discount, they're always giving you drinks, they're always giving everything and anything, food, great, whatever,
And the most important from what you are saying is that they know you.
Yes, they make you feel like you're at home in their establishment. Yeah. This doesn't happen enough.
Relation.
Yeah, exactly. And this, for me, this applies to all type of business. All type of business. It's all about that relation, that you create. And
about contact. You mentioned about contact.
Yeah, that contact. Because contact is not hi, my name is.
Yeah.
It's the connection that you make with someone.
Yeah, that is very important.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's very important to stay focused on that. Not on the money, not on the commissions, not on the.
That's interesting. Not on the money.
Yeah.
Okay, so
money will come.
I agree with that, 100%, actually. Well, that's more or less what I was just going to say. There are a lot of salespeople, that are chasing the money.
Yeah.
And look, I like making money as much as the next guy. Who doesn't,
Who doesn't?
Exactly. We all like having money. It's great. But if the focus is money, then... Yeah, okay, if you focus on something enough, you're going to get it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you have to go back a step, and that has to be on the client again. Because if you're chasing money, you probably get paid once or twice.
Yeah, maybe more. But
maybe.
It's a closing game. It's ending.
Exactly. It will run out,
Yeah.
because people smell it.
Yeah.
You know, they think, oh, okay, he's all right. Yeah, we'll buy. Okay, and you buy once. Don't know if I want to buy again from him.
Yeah.
You know, and the minute enough people start talking about you like that,
yeah, they will not give their time to you.
no,
Yeah.
not at all.
And
On the
the
contrary,
time is important nowadays. The time, and always, I think, time was important.
yeah, attention, attention that you steal from others, their attention.
Yeah,
That's
their
right.
attention.
So now you're in marketing and communication, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So walk me through your job. I mean, what are you doing now? You got a team of people.
Yeah, we have a very good.
What does the company do? I think this is with Mihai, no?
Yeah, but Mihai, you
Mihai,
know Mihai,
yeah.
our friend.
Yeah,
Mihai.
yeah.
Because you know Mihai, you met him.
Yeah, through you, I think.
Yeah, through me.
Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, he's a good guy actually.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to him for a while. Actually, no,
I know
spoke to
him
at the
since a
beginning.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy. So what are you doing with Mihai?
So we have a marketing agency, boutique type of agency,
Okay.
10 people, yeah, and with different competencies. And in fact, we are providing full service,
360 marketing.
360 marketing from an agency point of view. But we do something different,
Okay, what's
and
that?
this is our approach.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a methodology where we are not jumping to solve the problem. For example, you can say, okay, I need a marketing agency because I want to
Boost my brand.
change my branding.
Okay. Rebrand and okay.
And we are stepping back and we try to understand why, how this
Why do you want to rebrand?
yeah, I mean, what you want to bring. And in that moment when we start to analyze with you, and think together, instead of doing like this, okay, you want branding, do branding.
Yeah. Oh, great. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah.
And we can see and discover something more about what the really needs is. You know the concept of the onion, yeah?
Layers.
Yeah, layers. You need to understand. Instead of saying, okay, it's a new client, bring, great,
Right.
we can do it, pitching for that.
Yeah.
Put the money on the table, yeah? We are saying, okay, let's think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, and try together to have a relation to understand how you like as a person. We are thinking, what are your objectives on the long term, not on September. Yeah, and this is a process.
I like this approach actually because we've worked with a lot of, and we still do work with a lot of marketing agencies, and the ones we're working with now are really good. But we've been down this road before, you know. When we started the credit business, 1, 2, 3 credit.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, when we started that, we ended up working with this agency. I won't say who because I don't want to promote her, but you know, and you know, dumped a whole bunch of money at it. You know, filming, you know, all these things, you know, and all of it was wrong. You know, because when we came along and it was, you know, recommendation from someone else, and so she came along and was like, yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, come with me, I'll look after you. So I know your brand, so I know what you're trying to achieve. We're going to do A, B, and C, D, and E for you, and not knowing and not having any experience, and this is, you know, a few years ago now, but it all sounded amazing.
I mean, it's a different from looking to a relation with the client from supplier point of view or from the partner's point of view. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she was a supplier, not a partner.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not the way.
the focus was the money.
Yep. Yeah, it cost me
Because
80 grand.
sometimes when you are a partner, it's happened, the money to be less than. But on the long term,
It's way
you
more.
win.
Yes, because one, you probably will actually generate more money from that customer anyway.
Maybe not now, but in the future.
Maybe not now, but in the future. And they will also bring you other clients, more referrals, this type of thing, you know.
Exactly.
Okay, so before we end today, first of all, I want to thank you because it was really good to catch up with you. You know, if it wasn't 10 o'clock in the morning, I'd say, hey, let's go and have a beer. But so we had this silly game we want to play with you, right?
Go ahead.
Because you're a salesman, you know. So I asked ChatGPT to randomly generate stupid products.
Okay.
So I want to introduce the product to you, and then I want you to sell it to me.
Ah,
How do
good.
you feel about that?
Ah, great.
It's okay, yeah? Okay, so we've actually got two. So I'll tell you both of them, and you tell me which one makes more sense to you.
Okay.
If you're cool with that. Okay. So one is the beard bib. So the bib is something that you tie around your neck, that a baby, that you put on the baby. So
okay.
Yeah, we call that in English. We call that a bib. So you're tired of cleaning up after grooming your beard. So the beard catches stray hairs, keeping your bathroom clean and your significant other happy. So I'm going to have to go back to my colleague Anna because I don't really even understand what that means.
So let's
A beard bib. So you've got a bib.
Let's
tired of cleaning
try
up
with the second one.
after grooming. Yeah, I think we'll go to the second one.
No, with that one, with the bear.
With the beard? Shaving.
Shaving.
Okay, so you're tired of cleaning up after shaving, yeah? And the bib catches all the stray hairs, keeping your bathroom clean. So it's a bib for when you shave. There we go. Now I've understood it. Maybe I should learn to read more. I don't know.
Okay.
So let me give you the second option anyway. Maybe you like the second option.
No, this one is fine.
You want it? No, he's sold.
No,
Okay,
this
he's
one
got
is
it.
bear
All right.
things. Yeah, because you have the bear.
Because
It's easy.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
here we go.
Before
Let's
to
see.
start, before to start to this game, I want also to thank you
Mate,
to this meeting today. Yeah,
Mate, no
and
problem.
especially for that word with the sales. It's a
Contact sport.
very good.
you like that?
Yeah.
Context sport. Mate, real pleasure, mate. My pleasure, mate. Okay, cool.
And congrats for your shape. Yeah, I mean you look great after. I think I
Look, Shay, I was feeling a bit fat at the moment. I'm trying to...
No.
trying to eat less
saw you last time. I don't know, a few years ago, before pandemic.
Oh, no, after that.
After that,
Yeah,
no,
after
first
that.
year.
In 2022.
2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, was I looking fatter then, was I?
No, you are looking good, and you have.
He can come back.
And now
Keep talking, mate. I'm loving this.
No, and you have a nice partner. Yeah. But you have to do something with your bear.
I have to do something with my beard to keep her happy, yeah? Okay, what do I need to
Do you like mine?
No.
Me either. But you know what? Somebody recommend me something good.
Okay.
I will share with you
Okay.
the product link, and just give it a try, and just let me know how you feel your girlfriend after that.
How I feel her after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean how she feels me after?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And you will see after that.
Okay.
And just have a call with me and let me know.
I'm not sure how interested I am.
Try it.
I thought you were going to sell it to me. Okay, so let me turn it around on you. Let's see if you tell me what you think.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, cool. So how often would you shave? Let's say in a week.
Never.
You should see his beard. It's like way down. It's
No,
been
because I'm
years.
not shaving. I'm going to somebody.
You go to the barber. Okay.
Barber.
So therefore you never need a beard bib. Okay, cool. But from time to time, surely you must shave at home. From time to time, when you go on holiday, maybe if you're going away.
In holiday, yeah. Good.
Okay. So maybe it's more of a travel product then for you than a daily use.
What product?
So there's this beard bib, but before I get into that, like when you go away on holiday and you shave, like how do you go about doing it? I mean, it's just in the hotel, you just whatever.
Yeah, in the hotel mainly.
You make a mess from time to time. I
when
guess.
I'm looking to me and said, okay, it's time.
Yeah, and when you're there with your kids or whoever, you're leaving all that mess on the basin. No, I do that every time I shave. I make a mess all the time. No,
all the time.
All the time.
It's the same.
So if you had a product that took all that mess away, just made life easier, just made the whole process smoother and cleaner, what would that mean to you?
A good thing and a bad thing, because my
What's the
son will take it.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you need two of them. One for you, one for him.
Depends if they are a good price. Yeah.
That's a good price. So basically what you're saying is so the product obviously is ticking a few boxes, which is nice, but as long as the price is right, you're good to go, yeah?
Yeah, but I have to follow some YouTube things to see how it works.
Oh, we include just with a QR code, you can scan that and it's right there. All the tutorials are all right there on the website. One click and you've got access to all of that.
And if it doesn't provide what it should be,
Then you're going to call me and I'm going to make sure it goes better. Sound fair enough?
yeah, that sounds good enough.
All right,
If
cool.
I can call
Consider
you.
that sold. Mate, good on you. Mate, real pleasure. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I'm going to invite you back. So get ready. We'll come
Take
again.
care.
Yeah, you too.
And
Mate,
see you next
God
time.
bless.
Bye.
And
Bye.
that's the catch.
Bye.